This is why the narcissist has to break you before they leave. Why is it necessary for them to completely shatter you before they leave? Can this process not conclude amicably, sparing you one of the darkest nights of your soul? Does it even make sense, or is it a twisted reality? Your experience can feel like the death of your former self. What drives the narcissist to seek your destruction before they depart? In this video, I will delve into this phenomenon, offering insights and explanations. Greetings and welcome back to the Narcissist Exposed. I trust you're all doing well. In today's video, we will explore the reasons behind why narcissists feel the need to obliterate you before they part ways. Let's begin this discussion. Their compulsion to shatter you before leaving is rooted in the desire to keep you from surpassing their achievements and leading a more exemplary life. By doing so, they ensure you'll be there when they decide to return for you, beckoning you back into their world. They expect to find you in a state of distress, waiting on the floor for their return. This is their wish, to keep you small, preventing your recovery and progress. They prefer you to remain unwell, ensuring your continued membership in their devoted circle, akin to a fan club. They surround themselves with individuals who admire, idolize, and shower them with attention and validation, as this fulfills their insatiable need for admiration. Always remember, the narcissist thrives on validation and craves copious attention. This is precisely what they seek and desire. If you manage to find strength and uncover the deception, you'll no longer belong to that inner circle or be part of that devoted group of individuals. In essence, they would have lost you or another source of validation and supply. But here's the key: the narcissist doesn't want this to happen. They desire that this dynamic persists indefinitely, as it bolsters their sense of self-importance. It's crucial to remember that this desire is deeply rooted in their early childhood experiences, as they're acting out unmet childhood needs. The narcissist longs for the things they didn't receive during their upbringing and hopes that you, among others, will provide them with the validation and support they've been craving. This is precisely why they crave the attention and validation of numerous individuals. So, when they've incapacitated you to the point where you're a mere shadow of your former self, they're well aware that your recovery will take some time. It will require time for you to uncover the narcissist's deceit and the damage they've inflicted. During this period, they're thinking, "I'll proceed with my current pursuits and return later." In the meantime, this person will be entangled in the process of understanding, ensnared in this predicament. Thus, when they return, they think, "This person is still meeting my needs because they remain unaware of my actions." Here lies the unfortunate reality of this situation. The individual whom the narcissist treats in this manner perceives you as merely transactional. In their eyes, you're nothing more than an object, a means to fulfill their desires. There's no emotional connection. They view you as a tool to meet their needs. This is why they treat you the way they do. You're merely a means to an end, and they have no intention of reciprocating. Recovering from a breakup with them will undoubtedly take time. Consider this. What kind of person leaves someone with a shattered heart? It takes a specific mindset to do such a thing. Why would one want to control another individual, leaving them in emotional distress, making it exceedingly difficult for them to heal and regain their well-being? If you've decided to end a relationship with someone, you must release them from your grasp. You can't hold them captive. But for a narcissist, this is of no concern. They want to trap you. They desire to maintain control even when they're not around. They aim to direct your healing process. Who does such a thing? Who is the individual who would wish to do this to you? This is what you need to comprehend. This is the current situation. Therefore, you must ultimately rise above it, as it's not right. This is a form of abuse. They must continue to break you down. They are compelled to diminish your sense of importance. As you're well aware, this kind of treatment, this experience, inflicts emotional wounds and generates feelings of inadequacy and helplessness. It's particularly distressing because it reinforces the false notion that you are insufficient, something the narcissist intended all along. You've been made to feel just the way they intended. They've left you feeling inadequate, as if you can't handle things on your own without their help. They're convinced that nothing can be achieved or no identity can be formed without their presence, which is why they continue to engage in hoover. That's the harsh truth. You've become their source of supply, providing them with emotional validation and satisfaction. It's a cruel cycle they subject you to. Who does that to another person? Who is that malicious individual who wants to subject you to such treatment? You need to understand this, my friends. Ultimately, you must rise above this, because the current state of affairs is unacceptable. It continues to constitute abuse. Their ultimate goal is to break you down. They must keep you down. They must persist in diminishing your sense of importance. As you're well aware, this treatment and experience leaves emotional scars, convincing you that you are inadequate and incapable of overcoming this challenge. The narcissist has intentionally cultivated this feeling within you, making it extremely difficult to move on. You've been made to feel just the way they intended. They've left you feeling inadequate, as if you can't handle things on your own without their help. They're convinced that nothing can be achieved or no identity can be formed without their presence, which is why they continue to engage in hoover. That's the harsh truth. You've become their source of supply, providing them with emotional validation and satisfaction. It's a cruel cycle they subject you to. Who does that to another person? Who is that malicious individual who wants to subject you to such treatment? Therefore, if you're going through this, and I understand it's an incredibly challenging experience, remember that I offer one-on-one consultations, and I can relate to your situation. For membership information, please check the description below. In conclusion, I appreciate your time and look forward to seeing you in my upcoming video. Farewell.